What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Meeks Motorsports. Today we got our clutch in. So this is our 2004 Yamaha Blaster big bore kit rebuild is coming along. We're waiting on the carburetor and now the big bore kit, but we have our clutch and our reed valves, and we got them from Vito's Performance products. Here's our reed valve. It's got the carbon fiber reeds on it. So we're going to be installing that. This is the OEM cylinder. We're not going to put it on this. And we got these clutch plates and steels. Came with new springs. So we got new steels and we got new plates. So I got some automatic trans fluid. We're gonna fill it up, put the clutch plates in there, let them soak. Let them soak while we start tearing it apart. We're gonna drain the oil out, get all the old plates out, put the new stuff in. We got a new gasket also from Vito's Performance Racing. I got all these parts from Vito's. Blaster bullseye reed cage, the clutch kit, the side cover gasket. The new big bore kit, which is a 240, is also coming from Vito's. It is a full rebuild. Fill this bucket up, get these plates soaking, start tearing that apart, and then hopefully get this done today. Then we'll be waiting on the carburetor and the big bore. We'll put that on and we can rip this thing. Don't worry, I just cleaned this bucket out. So we're gonna put all this in here actually. Might end up reusing this oil. This is clean oil, this is a clean bucket. Get everything out. So, pretty simple. What you do, you just take your plate, put it in there, let it soak. Just the frictions, not the steels. So we'll just do them kind of one by one. Make sure they get a good coat, top and bottom. See, that's what you don't want. You want to make sure they get all the way in the fluid, which I might need to get more. Stir it around a little bit. Make sure they get fully coated, both sides. Fully coated. I'm gonna put a little bit more in there. I got some fluid on my wall, not good. I'm gonna put a little bit more fluid in there, and we'll get this tearing the old stuff out. All right, so your transmission drain bolt, clutch bolt. I don't know if you can see, it's a 12 millimeter, right on the bottom of the engine. See if I can do this without getting any on me. That is nasty. That is nasty, nasty, nasty. Good thing we're doing this. Okay, so we got the brake out of the way. The kickstart is out of the way. By the way, this is a 19 millimeter for anybody that's doing it or thinking about doing it. Got all the bolts out. I think there's, what, 2, 4, 6, 8 bolts for the side cover. Should just be able to pull this out. Yep, that was the issue. I just took this all the way off. No big deal, come right out. So here's the clutch plates. Well, here's the clutch basket, inner and outer. I'll take these little bolts off. They're probably a 8 or a 7. Take this off and put the new plates and steels in there. Put the cover back on, and should be able to fix it. All right, we got the clutch cover off. We gotta remember friction on the outside, because we're gonna put this the exact same way back in. So it's gonna be a friction, a little bit of inspection. They're definitely worn down, not terrible. They're trash, so you can just, actually I'm gonna throw these in the trash right away, not in there. So it'll be a friction, then it'll be a steel. Friction, steel, friction, steel, in the same order. These are all gonna be is I don't think that's supposed to be there. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be against on the very inside. I could be wrong. I'm not sure with these blasters. If anybody out there, leave a comment. The grooves aren't too bad. The grooves are definitely there. This customer is not, we're not putting a clutch basket in it, so we're not gonna worry about the grooves. But, so we are 2 frictions and a steel, and then that spring. I'm pretty sure that spring is supposed to go in there first. Like I said, I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to double check that with the old Google before I put the new ones in. All right, did my little bit of research, and yes, this clutch spring goes in third. So it's a friction, a steel, a friction, clutch spring, friction, steel, friction, steel, friction, steel, until it's all the way done. So we learn something new every day. I'm gonna put this, just put this right over here. So we got the new clutches, the frictions in here. They've been soaking for a good half hour. Look pretty good. Now, see, this one is a little smaller. I'm gonna put that one with the boss. Is where the last one was at. That one is smaller right here. That one's big, 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 big. Yep. The smaller one was definitely with the spring, so I'm gonna put it the same way. And just friction goes first. Clutch is in, all the way. Now, you remember just a minute ago, not even, I was bragging, I found out where the spring is supposed to go. Yeah, this very spring right here. Yeah, it's supposed to go like right here. Yep, right here. So, remember I said it over here, out of sight? Yep, I gotta put it back in. So all this has to come back out. When I noticed I did it, I went ahead and finished. I'm hoping I can slide this all out as one piece, put the spring in, slide it all back in, and hopefully it will go in as smooth as it came out. Almost. Oh, slipped it. Slipped the clutch. Get it? Slip the clutch. And last. There we go. Now they're all back in. Put the end cover on, the end plate. We're gonna lightly put the new screws in, the bolts, and the screws and the new springs back in. Put the side cover gasket on, and that's a new clutch install on a 2004 Yamaha Blaster. New clutch is in, good to go. Pressure plate, torque down. Just gotta put the gasket came off clean, so I'm not gonna scrape it because it all came off of one piece. The new gasket, Vito Performance. Put the side cover back on, put all the bolts back in, put the Nerf bars back on. That'll be it for the clutch. Wait for the top end kit and the carburetor, which will be a 2-second job. And this thing should be running soon. So, side cover, gasket, all the 8 bolts, the kicker, almost done. We are almost done. All right, I did a bunch of work off camera just because it's a little bit easier. Got the brake back on, got to put the spring on. The Nerf bars are back on, side cover's back on. There's no oil in it yet. Got the drain bolt put back in. That's it. I got to put this spring back on, like I said. It'll take me a second. Probably just do that off camera so I can use my pliers. Fill it up with oil, which, like I said, this oil is good. The bucket's clean. So I'm going to use this oil in here with a funnel. Hope I have enough. So that'll be it for this video. Comment what you guys think is going on with this thing. If it's a good build, if you like the little series. Hopefully the next video we get this thing running with the top end kit and the carb. Thanks for watching. Meeks Motorsports. Comment, subscribe. Goes a long way. Have a good one.